What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you're playing hard to get. Don't blame yourself for anything I'm here for you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you're playing hard to get.
Oh, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're ready for some epic Ghost Rider action. I've streamed more days this week than I haven't, and I'm still planning on doing more. I have time to do another one on Friday, but I'm doing another X stream, which sounds like a pun, so I might use that. Don't steal that. I'm trademarking that. But the one I did yesterday was just a test to see if I could get it up and running, and I seemed to. I had an issue with the chat. I had to use Streamlabs. You can't use OBS. I use OBS for YouTube. But you know, people turned up. There was like 500 viewers, and I was just goofing around playing the Two Towers for like an hour. Anyway, let's get this party started. Hey Thomas, hey JR, how you guys doing? Hope you're enjoying your week. Long William Johnson went live earlier. He was playing The Evil Within, but he did a very short stream. It was like 45 minutes, so I didn't feel bad that neither of us communicated with each other, so we didn't step on each other's toes. Let's fucking go. We're in a different environment now, so there's gonna be different combat music from the last time I played. Let me just do a quick combo check. Okay. We got the gist. A little low. I'm gonna make it a little louder. Just a little bit, and I'm gonna make it louder through my headphones too. All right, back to it. If it's too loud, let me know. I should have bought some upgrades. I have so many points from the last time I played. I forgot. Oh, I gotta use my Onimusha gauntlet to get collectibles. Of all the enemies they had to copy from Devil May Cry, did it have to be the annoying bats from Devil May Cry 3? Those are the worst. And I've already got my meter full again, so I could just do it again? I really don't fuck around. My meter's already almost full again. What the hell? All right, let's get some upgrades in there. Let's look at some Sam Elliott. Give me one sec. Okay. Let's see. Triangle, square, sure. Triangle, square.
There you go.
I'm not gonna remember all these. I just want to be able to mash in peace. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, that one's badass. I like that one. Oh, cool. He uses his gun in the combo. Nice. I'm going to be using that one a lot. I don't know why he just says shotgun, but sure, why not? We got some rocks in the way. What's up, Claudio? It is Kino time. It's Edge Kino time. It's Ghost Riding time. I really should stop playing the Edge Kino since Halloween is over, but I can't help it. It's in my soul. Let's use my penance stare. Ooh. Wigged out a bit. So, I haven't mentioned it before on stream. I mean, Thomas has mentioned it once, but me, him, Nurkish, possibly Daka are going to be doing a stream together on the 21st at 9 p.m. We got the Gimps. We got the Barakas. We're just going to be chilling. Mostly just talking about video games. I think Nurkish reached out and asked me if I wanted to do a stream with him, so I said, yeah, sure. So, I mean, I'm just going to say everyone can just restream it to their own channels. What was that date again? The 21st of this month at 9 p.m. It just works best for him and Daka because they're parents. Me and Thomas are not. So I figured it'd be best to just work around those two. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I mean, I'm gonna do some preliminary setup. Just like I'm not just gonna have it be just like aimless conversation. Like, okay, what's going on? So I'll pull up. I'll bring some stuff to the table for the gang to chat about. Because who wants to just sit around and watch a couple of dummies talk about stuff? using my penance stare on a stupid bat. I appreciate that, Evan. I appreciate you tuning in. I am working on... This is just sort of like a one-shot thing, just because we're, you know, we're all homies on Twitter. And I might even just stream it to Twitter, because that's where most of my audience is. And if Nurkish or Thomas want to do it to YouTube, where I think the bulk of their audience is, then by all means. But I am working on something more regular than just this one-off stream with someone else. Where am I supposed to go? I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in these incredibly deep exploratory environments. Can I jump in this hole? No. I guess I gotta go in the bar. The iconic Devil May Cry 3 bar. I mean, DACA still hasn't given 100%, but I've decided to just lock the data in anyway, because Nurkish reached out about it and asked me, like, are we still doing this? Feature me in a retrospective? I would love that. You and me love... We've had pretty much, like, identical taste in games. I'm not even that big of a Star Wars guy, but I could talk at length about Star Wars games, because I still fucking love them. But like you're a fellow Perfect Dark Zero respecter, so you know. So I'm always on your streams. You always exactly. And it's always just like some stupid game that I played when I was like 12 years old, and it's like shit like this, where it's like, oh, this is actually a really cool game for a game that was just made to tie into a movie. Although it's really, I'm shocked at how easy it is. Like, it gives you so many specials. Like, I'm kind of avoiding using them because I would just be spamming specials the whole game. You really do have to do that on the hard mode, though. On the normal difficulty, it's just like they're constantly hitting you with the specials. What's up, fucker Carlson? What's up, Fallon? I kept my word. I said I was streaming today. I didn't announce it on Twitter because I was busy with other stuff, but I did, in fact, start the stream today. And I really wanted to play more Ghost Rider. I really enjoyed playing it on Tuesday.
Ready for my penance stare?
I'm saying that to you guys. That's why I turn him towards the screen. You guys must keep your eyes on the screen at all times. Ooh, look at this camera angle. This is like, oh, this is just like Silent Hill. This is basically the same game. So I don't know if any of you saw. I was I don't know why I wasted that. Gonna be a weeb and play a PS3 JRPG no one remembers. Yeah, good idea. Which one? Is it one of the like 8,000 Disgaea games or Hyperdimension games? You can video Far Cry Instincts if you want to do a little section near the end, so you can send people to your channel. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to hunt down a copy to play just to like refresh my memory though, because it's been forever and I don't have I think my brother has all of my Xbox stuff. White Knight Chronicles, I love that game. And you can actually, if you buy the second the second White Knight Chronicles game, it just comes with the first one. So there's literally no reason to own the first one. These guys are fucking me up. I was just saying how easy the game is, and the game took my challenge. There we go. Instinct Predator is emulatable. Okay. Because I remember that game very well. I don't remember the story all that well, although I remember my brother, for some reason, misread like the weird like science experiments guys. It said specimen, and he insisted on calling them specimen. But that was a great game. Although, like I said on my last stream, I'm pretty sure I recall the sniper sucked ass. And I really liked the map editor, and I would just make maps that were like impossible and then play them online with people. Far Cry. Far Cry Instincts. Kill that bat. White Knight Chronicles, wasn't that made partially by Game Republic? Am I crazy for saying that? I'm out of juice. I can't do my penance here. I really should upgrade my meters. Instincts Predator, yeah, Instincts Predator is Instincts I know is the base one, and Instincts Predator comes with the second campaign. It's just the easiest combo to pull off. I can't help it. I gotta do my cool twirly move more. Let's do a penance stare on this big guy. Is Vincent on testosterone now? No. This is obviously a different character because he's in love with a fully grown adult woman who's not locked in a gem. Let's upgrade my health meter. It's very dumb of me not to do that. How much did this cost? 400? Wow. What do these do? Upgrade your link charge attack to the solar level. It already seems pretty strong. I don't think it needs an upgrade. Done. What does spirit do? Increases your spirit gauge. Oh, that's my shotgun energy and my penance stare thing. Sure, why not? Done. What do we get out of here? Like, what else is in here? Movie bundle. Photos from the Ghost Rider movie set. Wow. I'm not reading all these we're not reading all these comics on stream. I might, like, after beating the game, do a little extra as a Blade, because that's the coolest thing in this game, is being able to play as him after you beat it. Although in this cutscene, since Blade's head is not on fire, he still does that, so it just kind of looks like he's, like, scratching the fuse against his nappy hair. Got a lot of souls, but I'm damned. My time was damned. I'm going to save the game now. Not because this game is super hard, but because this is an old PS2 disc. We don't know if, like, maybe it's got, like, some disc rot or something and it's gonna die, like, crash on me somewhere. So we gotta play it safe with the saves. Oh yeah, we got another motorcycle level. I honestly like the motorcycle levels more than the on-foot levels. I like zooming around with the trail of fire behind you. Looks badass. Although I forgot the buttons, so this could go horribly wrong. Okay, I remember it, sort of. Okay, as long as I got the slide down, we're good. And these levels, like, they're fairly not that hard, so you just get, like, a ton of experience just from going on a fun motorcycle ride. Do I own this physical? Oh yeah. The only game I've streamed that I don't own physically was Resident Evil 5. Well, I mean, I do own it physically. I just streamed it on Steam, so I own like 3 copies of that game. I have the PS3 version, I have the PS4 version, I have the Switch version, but that's not physical. It wasn't released physically on the Switch. But I collect my stuff. Oh my gosh! Hey, Weather Report, I was looking at your Howdy and I just drove right into a wall. For a long day of work, I just wanted to play some Ghost Rider. This game is getting some fame, so hold on to it. Oh, yeah, no, I have the manual, too. Yeah, it's weird. Who's talking about it now? Is it Metal Jesus Rocks again? Because he fucked up the prices for Splatterhouse. Oops. I have Splatterhouse also, but, like, the PS3 version has gone up to, like, over, like, $100. And it sucks, because it's, like, it's a game that nobody gave a fuck about, and one fat guy on YouTube talks about it, and now all of a sudden everybody wants it. And it sucks for people who probably do have a genuine interest in it, who can't get it because of collectors. Oops. Not a fan of like, retro gaming price hikes. It sucks. It sucks for people who just actually just want to play video games. YouTubers curse. Damn right, El Claudio. There's a lot of times where, like, I want to talk about a game or, like, tweet about it, and I'm like, if it's a game that I haven't played or I'm curious about, I'm like, I have to buy a copy first. Because I have a decent amount of Twitter followers, so God forbid I inflict the curse somehow. I don't want to be responsible for not being able to buy a game I'm interested in. Like, oh, well, I mean, there's also just, like, the recency bias of certain things. Like, the Armored Core games are already expensive, but Armored Core 6 came out, and now you can't fucking get them. You can't get them at all. They're way too overpriced. 4 Answer is like $120. It's not worth it. And I really would love to play Armored Core Nexus again. I don't know what the fuck happened to my copy, but that's my favorite one in the series. But it's so expensive, and to get with the box and the instruction manual and both discs is a nightmare. I need a... Are there any, like, Souls-like games that have this kind of, like, Edge Kino aesthetic? It's, like, heavy metal bullshit. Because I would be totally down for that. I think the closest is, Mortal Shell, which I really, really liked. Master Collections? Yeah. I would... If I really would love From Software to do ports of Armored Core. I don't know, like, it could get a little dicey though, because, like, some of them were published by Namco, some of them were published by Ubisoft of all fucking things. I still get an S rank even though I died like 3 times. There is another game that I want to play that looks really cool, called Demon X Machina, and it's like a Switch Armored Core knockoff, but the director is a guy who worked on previous Armored Core games, and it just looks cool. It's hard to find a US NTSC copy, but you can find PAL copies and Japanese copies pretty cheap. YouTuber's curse. It's going to be $100 next week. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a YouTuber now, okay? I have influence over the video game economy. Let's do some upgrades. Hyper chain spin. Let's do some light combos. Block, block. So I can do 2 of those little dashes. That's pretty cool. Square, square, triangle, square. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Spinning top. Let's see how that looks. Let's see if spirit gauge 800, 1600. I'm just gonna save it because I'm gonna upgrade my health more. Right, let's take out that combo. Ooh yeah. There's so many variations of just spinning around. Which is fine. If you have a big flaming chain, you don't really need to do much more. So you can just do 2 in quick succession. Okay. You little bastard. I really should just block more. These guys always get me. What if I go in this water? Ghost Rider can't swim. That would be ridiculous. Actually, no, he does go under the underwater in the movie. Because it, like, boils around him. What is happening here? Oh, it says press circle. Actually, streaming to Twitter, that was the first time, I think David Stewart actually watched one of my streams. I think he came for one of my earlier ones, but he's another one where he's a dad. He's got a lot of kids, he's got a lot going on. I don't blame him for not watching every stream. I found that the time that I choose to stream works out really well for people in the UK for some reason. I guess because it's like 8 o'clock there, 9 o'clock by the time I start, so I got nothing else going on. Too busy eating beef Wellington and beans on toast, which I can't blame them, they're delicious. I'm gonna use my link break on these guys because I hate them! I hate the bats! They're actually not that hard, they're just annoying. 9:24 in Ireland. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, you guys are exactly like 5 hours ahead of us. You're in the future. I didn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it was like the worst thing ever, but I was interested in them putting the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider in it. I don't really have any interest in that particular character, but it's cool that he drives a muscle car, I guess. That's a nice way to like do the character differently if you're gonna make a new version. It's less, you know, bad to the bone than if he's on a motorcycle, but I applaud them for trying something different. Marvel's usually pretty fucking bad about that. When they usually do a successor character, it's usually the exact same fucking character, but, like, brown. Jessica Jones looked decent, never saw it, though. I mean, I watched Moon Knight, I liked that. I barely remember how it ended, but the first, like, half of the season was really good. And we've been watching Agatha all along, and it's awful. It's so bad. I cannot recommend it. Even if you liked, yeah, every action game must have the badass elevator. Fucking Marvel Ultimate Alliance has an elevator section. But yeah, Agatha all along sucks. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but. You know, I think it, like, appealed to, like, the, you know, millennial women who like stuff like Hocus Pocus and practical magic. And it should have been that, and it's not that. So they kind of, like, snubbed their nose at the perfect audience for that to be, like, a smash hit. It's just, like, regular old Marvel shit, and it's a shame. We've got a lava monster. Playing Untold Legends Dark Kingdom again. Fuck yeah. Watch this, bitch. Oh, it didn't do that much. That's nice. It's a nice change. Can I activate my penance stare mode? Oh, I don't even need a full meter for that. Love Netflix's Daredevil. It has a hot redhead in it. I mean, yeah, what I watched of it I liked. I remember Gideon Emery is in it for a minute, which was weird. It was a decent show. We meant to watch more of it, but I think we got sidetracked. What's this gonna do? You have absorbed the Earth Soul. You can now destroy Earth magic. Reviews for Agatha are all... Look at it this way. My fiance likes shit like Hocus Pocus and Practical Magic and like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And 3 episodes in, she's like, this is so boring. This is stupid. And we watched a couple more and she didn't give me her take on it. But the fact that she has no desire to talk about it tells me that she's not impressed. Like, you think it's gonna be about this like witch lady who's like evil and she's like doing wacky evil hijinks, right? But it's actually she has a tragic backstory and she hangs out with like a bunch of lesbians. It sucks. It's just fucking stupid. Where am I going? I'm lost in this. No way! I have to go back down the elevator? This is where the budget shows. Yeah, level recycling. Literally, like 2 minutes after I was in here. Gotta go back. Well, I mentioned it last stream. Spawn Armageddon on the PS2 has a level like that. It's the worst level ever. The final stage, you're just running down identical looking hallways for like 30 minutes. It's a nightmare. Sabrina Girlbox Satan in that show, or Algo. See, other Edge keynotes usually have 1 elevator level. I'm pretty sure Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 also has a cool elevator level where you play as the big titty dominatrix lady. What's her name? Rachel? I like that move. I like that he just says the name of the weapon he's using. That's some anime shit. I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I really like Rex's voice actor. He's really bad, but kind of in an endearing way. Like when you do a special in that game, the characters say the name of the special every time, and he could not sound like less impressed with the lines he's reading. Very anime, yeah. I mean, I've been watching a lot of anime. I just finished Death Note again today, and then immediately started watching more Evangelion. I might watch Cowboy Bebop soon. I mean, I don't think there's any guy below the age of, like, 40 at this point who doesn't have, like, 1 anime they watched at some point and it has, like, some fondness for. I want to watch the original Berserk. I heard it was really good. I don't know if it's streaming on anything. One thing I have noticed is, like, the Netflix dubs all use the same handful of voice actors and they're all really bad. Most other crap I don't like too goofy. I mean, if I'm gonna watch like a goofier show, it's probably one that I watched when I was a teenager. I'm not gonna watch that shit now. Baki the Grappler. I've seen like that's the one. Hold on, I'm laughing now and I'm getting fucked up. That's the one where someone photoshopped one of the frames from the manga to have just the guy's head in like a bandage, like the baby from Eraserhead. I should read that one because the art style alone looks like insane. It's like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit, which I've also never watched, but I'm aware of it. It's about a bunch of incredibly gay-looking men fighting with like ghosts. Fighting with like weird ghosts instead of Pokemon. We're really just backtracking through the whole level now. This is like this game is a trendsetter. Devil May Cry 4 ripped this one off. Oh, that means we're gonna have to drive backwards too. Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. JoJo is Kino goofy, even I must admit. Yeah, I mean, you know, recently caught Edge Runners. I honestly, I like Edge Runners better than Cyberpunk 2077. It just like, I feel like it gets the vibe better, you know? I've mentioned it on previous streams. I feel like there's a little too much nudity. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I don't want nudity ever, but it's just, I felt like it was like every episode. And I was like, I had enough. I've had enough of seeing the girl with the white hair's tits. It's good. I'm good. I've seen them. I know what they look like. I mean, I like halfway through the show, David is like, he has so much cyberware. He's like jacked. He's like 2 feet taller. Hell Cyclist, fused with the Earth Soul. You can now perform a double jump. Well, I'm sure I won't accidentally jump into the ceiling and kill myself. I'm sorry, unalive myself. We're zooming around. Yeah, Edge Runners was good. You know, I was like, it was one of those things where I didn't watch it right away because like so many people were talking about it, and I was like, I feel like it's not going to live up to the hype, but I thought it was pretty good. It actually made Adam Smasher pretty cool, which is saying a lot because he kind of sucked in the actual game. And the animation was pretty good. The art was really good. It made much better use of the game's licensed music than the actual game does. And even the main character was voiced by the guy who voiced young Nier in the Nier remake, who I thought he sucked really bad in the Nier remake to the point where I returned the game. But he did a very good performance in Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Sorry, I see the chat. I see your chat review, Lou. I just can't look at it while I'm driving. Let me see. Watch Naruto whenever I was doing homework or something because people I was in a group chat with talked about it a lot. Maybe 4 episodes. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. It's 4 episodes on a loop for 250 episodes. I remember when Naruto was on Toonami, I watched a bit of it. I got to like the Chunin exams, and then I like tapped out. I lost interest. Like when like I thought it was just like he's gonna go to ninja school and graduate, and then it's like now this like Snake Man, voiced by Steve Blum, is like interrupting it, and we're gonna have this whole thing. And oh my gosh, my body stretched like crazy. So I lost interest. That happens to me a lot with anime, where like it starts off with a cool premise, and then once it turns into once it turns into regular shonen slop, I lose interest. The same thing happened to me with Bleach. I watched the first, I think it was like dozen or so episodes, where it's just like there's monsters coming into the world, and he's got to kill them with his katana, and then they get to the Soul Society, and then it's just like, oh, Renji is my rival, and I gotta go protect Rukia, and her brother's like Vegeta or something, and I lost complete interest. I hated it. Alright, I'm gonna try going up here. That didn't go well. Read chat and drive. What are you... Yeah, that's true. You know, if you can text and drive, you can read your YouTube chat and drive. Oh my gosh! I'm really, like, fucking it up here. You're gonna get past it, I promise. Oops. I was drunk for Bleach, I don't remember any of it. Well, I remember there was a lot of big titties in it. And I thought the idea that they get different swords was cool based on their personalities, but I didn't think it was cool enough to keep watching it. Yes! I made the jump! Finally! And then, like, they had this whole, like, handful of side characters who all had their own, like, unique powers, and, of course, because it was a shonen, they were all fucking useless. Like, it's like, well, Ichigo is the main guy, so he has to beat the bad guys. Like they showed Chad gets this cool arm, like a demon arm, and he never fucking used it as far as I watched the show. There was that one guy with the bow and arrow, and they made him out to be like a big deal. Like he's gonna be like the show's like Vegeta, because he's part of a different order who hates soul reavers or reapers or whatever they're called, and then he is barely in it, and he sucks anytime he gets into a fight. So it's just like this was, why did you even have these characters? It's like Dragon Ball, where like there's really no point to any character besides Goku being there, because they always lose. Like, I have my fondness for Dragon Ball when I watched it growing up, but I mean, apart from, I think, Cell, Goku kills every main bad guy. So like having Vegeta there, having Krillin there, Tien is really the most useless fucking character in the world. Oops. Oopsie. I wasn't bad to the bone enough. You must be this bad to the bone to play. We made it. We made it back to the town. We just played like 4 levels in a row that were just the exact same thing. Nightmare Before Christmas, the video game, was very good. Too bad I that's one I always wanted to play, because it looked cool, and I know it's just Capcom reusing the Devil May Cry engine. They did get like Chris Sarandon back to voice Jack and everything, and the guy who voices Oogie Boogie. PS2, Xbox, GameCube was a really great time if you wanted a weird tie-in to a movie in video game form. There was like Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick. That was a cool one. The Warriors game, Scarface, the fucking Sopranos game. Let's do some upgrades. Triangle, triangle, square, triangle. Punch so powerful, its impact is felt in the depths of hell, creating a destructive shockwave. So, like, half of your torture, your eternal torture in hell, is just like Ghost Rider punching shit above ground. Upgrade the Fury Kick. Become a flaming rocket that opens up a combo with a bang. Campbell also did a lot of VO for Spider-Man, the movie, the game. I remember the Spider-Man 2 game, if you collected all of the hints, he tells you in one of the hints, if you collect all the hints, I'll say something different. And then if you actually do it, and then you go to the hints, he just says the words something different, and then they recorded it like 20 different ways. So he says it just like a million different times. It's very weird. The Spider-Man 2 and that first one, which I have, really like special. And you got that amazing Tobey Maguire voice acting. Oh, I should have tried that combo. Let's do my super punch. I think it's triangle, square, triangle, triangle. That ain't it either. Hold on. I gotta see what it was. I need to try it. It doesn't tell me. Oh, I guess I could just... Is there a move list? We need to find the super duper punch. This is not a convenient way to scroll my moveset. Triangle, square, triangle, triangle. Super Quake. Hell Punch. That's it. Triangle, triangle, square, triangle. Alright, alright. Get ready for this, bitch. Nice. Okay. And then I teleported for some reason. I wonder if I can do penance stare on these guys now. Now that he's not a boss. I can! I actually enjoyed Dragon Ball, but I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z 4 episodes in. It seemed like recycled Shonen Slap. Yeah, I liked the original Dragon Ball a lot. It was definitely more creative. I still like Dragon Ball Z. It's just... It was a lot of filler. Dr. House tie-in game. There is a Dr. House tie-in game. I think it's on the DS, and I think it was only released in Europe. Remember playing Venom in Spider-Man 3 and jumping off buildings for hours? Are you thinking of Spider-Man 3, or are you thinking of Ultimate Spider-Man? I don't think you could play as Venom in Spider-Man 3. Should have been a Nick Cage Wicker Man. Oh yeah, where you just like are in a bear suit getting your legs broken by old ladies. That would be fun. Having bees poured on your face. Oh, we got more. We got more goons. Honestly, the way that the combos in this game work, it kind of feels like Dynasty Warriors. It just like, you kind of like dial them in. Although they're a bit more complex than Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors is just like square, square, triangle, square, 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 triangle, square, 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 triangle. If you're really saucy, if you're playing a normal type character in Dynasty Warriors, you could press square up to 7, actually 8 times before you could press triangle and get a different result. Dr. House vs. Patience beat him up. No, they need to do like a Deus Ex type game where you just have, or like a KOTOR type game where you just have a ton of dialogue options. Like you have to choose how rude you're going to be in any given situation. Like how racist are you going to be to this patient? How smug atheist are you going to be? You don't even have to fight the big guys. Just pen and stare them and move on. Collect all my little orbs. Yeah, Reslov. House MD. I think Neelix actually got a copy. I think he posted it in one of the group chats once. Dr. House says the N-word. I mean, you know, if they could have gotten away with it on primetime television, they probably would have made that happen. Bryan Singer didn't care. He was too busy engaging in inappropriate contact with people on the sets of his shows and movies to worry about offending people. I think you do more damage if you have a higher rank. Yeah, hit him with my power punch. Melaninated peoples. Well, we might do some melanated gameplay after I beat it and unlock Blade. Because the alternate costumes are cool, but Blade actually plays totally different. So it's actually worth messing around with him for a bit. You made me question my memories. I checked. You play Black Suit Spider-Man. You could jump off buildings without fall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. You don't. I was right because I remember playing. I played both of those games, and I remember you only play as Venom in Ultimate Spider-Man, and it's really disappointing because he doesn't actually web swing. He just jumps really high, but you can eat people, which is neat. Yeah, Jr. Blade is awesome in this. He also has his own taunts too, which I keep forgetting that I can do taunts.
Vengeance will flow through my body.
Penance Stare, one of these guys. And now that contributes so much to your skill meter that it like renders the combo meter like completely inconsequential. As long as you have a Penance Stare, you can get past those barriers like it's nothing. Well, this big guy's beating me up, so he's stopping me from fighting the Baraka. Symbiote Spider-Man, when he takes over Spidey, pushes up glasses. Black Suit Spider-Man. Alright, we can do my chain break. You can play a lot of Spider-Man villains in friend or foe. Yeah, that one was a weird one. I think the only issue I had with that one is there's literally no consequence for dying in that game. But otherwise, it was a really good one. It's a good one if you're going to play it with like a 5-year-old. Because there's also not really like in-depth combos. It's kind of like Baby's first Ultimate Alliance. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of my energy drink. Are there any flames around here so I can get some heal? Speaking of Baraka, I was playing Mortal Kombat Complete. So hard to focus. Is that MK9, the PS3 one? I think the last Mortal Kombat game I bought was Mortal Kombat. What's it called? Armageddon, the one on the PS2. I made my brother my brother made the Hulk in that game, but he gave him the Bo' Rai Cho throw up attack and like the knee breaker move. It was so weird. Mortal Kombat is only good because of the tits and gore. Yes, so half of it is no longer good. I'm gonna be right back. It's that time of day when I gotta take a piss because I drank a gallon of water. All right, I'm back. PS2 games were insanely retarded. Yeah, they were. I remember distinctly, like, Mortal Kombat Armageddon had this one stage where if you hit someone in the background, they hit, like, a giant bell, and it makes, like, a cartoon, like, gong, and they, like, are stunned for a second. Check Twitter, and someone's retweeting My Little Pony porn again. Oh, that must be, I'm going to guess Ponskos, I think is his account name. He loves retweeting furry porn. But he's a nice guy, so I won't unfollow him over it. Let me think. Russian Bot 69 likes to retweet. He likes regular porn, and then Social Moth likes his BBW porn. And then there's another guy with an anime avatar. I forget his username. I think he changed it. He is always retweeting diaper porn. So I pay attention. I pay attention to my mutuals. I follow a lot of people, but believe me, I know what's going on. My mind, Mike Matei fan, my mind was corroded long before I ever had a Twitter account. Oh, we got a cutscene that we can't fucking hear. Let me make it louder.
Time for him to do what he does best.
Too late, Ryder.
Oh, Lilith. I forgot Lilith.
Blackheart's body, and soon he will be restored. We will rule over hell on earth as king and queen.
Not a chance.
I will destroy you.
End of the line, Ryder.
Kill him.
You know what they say about people named Lilith.
Lightning.
If I remember right, this is like one of the harder bosses in the game, just because she has like a weird pattern.
Restore my strength.
No, no, I'm gonna beat you up. Don't you get your health back. Now this is like peak like Edge Kino Western vibe when they have a train in there.
Vengeance will flow through my body.
Darkwatch, yeah, exactly, stuff like that. Or I haven't played it, but I'm sure there's a train in it. Damnation on the PS3. Yeah, you nailed it, Mike Matei fan. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's hit her with the chain attack. Hey, Maverick. You're late, but you're still welcome. You just missed the anime discussion. How could you miss that? Oh, we got a little twang.
Lightning. Storm.
Her voice kind of sounds like a chipmunk. Like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Chipmunks, not a real life chipmunk. They sound very different. You know what else has a cool train level that's Edge Kino? Fucking Gungrave Gore. I'm looking into getting a second Switch dock so I can stream my Switch games. There's actually a surprising amount of Edge Kino on here. You wouldn't believe it or not, Nintendo allows the Edge.
Vengeance will flow through my body.
You can't stream from your current... it's in my living room. This is in my... I have this all set up around my work setup. So I just need to get a second dock. I don't feel like moving it into here and then moving it back because my fiance does use the Switch, so if she can't access it readily, she'll get pissed off at me. Fortunately, if I could get a... If I can get a dock, I could just pick it up and move it to the other room. Like, she doesn't give a fuck about my PS2 or my PS3. I keep forgetting I have this like little zoom attack. Women when they can't have Animal Crossing for 10 minutes. She actually, she got over it pretty quick compared to a lot of people. I know a lot of people who put like 100-something hours into Animal Crossing. She played like, I don't know, like, she played a fair amount, but not as much as like her friends. What was she playing recently? She's actually more interested in Donkey Kong. You've never played any Nintendes. I mean, you got to play Metroid. Like everyone loves Metroid. That's the gamer's game. That's one. Like if I get the Switch dock, I want to stream some Metroid Prime. Play the fuck out of that. I also am pretty insistent on getting an official dock, not a third-party one, because I've heard nothing but like nightmares about like third-party docks just bricking Switches. Nintendo had edgy Pokemon. Oh yeah, XD! Pokemon XD LOL. Saw a small Switch dock that has a little shelf on it to hold the game cases and nunchucks. Yeah, like there's some third-party ones that look cool. I just don't trust them. Like I've heard like the Switch will work with any USB-C cable, but the dock is where it gets a little iffy, and it can really fuck shit up if you get a bad one. I mean, I played KOTOR 1 and 2 on the Switch. Maverick, we gotta get you on the Nintendo grind set. We gotta fix this. No, I mean, it depends on the game. Like, I'm not like the biggest. Like, I know Zelda's like considered like one of the best series ever, but I'm not the biggest Zelda guy. There are Zelda games that I like, but it's like, or like, my willingness to play Mario games comes and goes. Ooh, let's make it louder.
End of the line, Ghost Rider.
Johnny survived the explosion. Unfortunately, so did some of Lilith's minions, the Lilin.
The Lilin. They're not Barakas, they're called Lilin.
Time to wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Brought some help. This is Blade. Don't worry, his bite's worse than his bark. Morning, Sunshine. He's gonna go fetch Blackheart's body for us. You got more pressing matters to attend to.
Problems?
Yeah, listen up. Blackout's hooked up with Deathwatch and the Demon Ninjas. They hit the army base at Fort Nelson last night.
You say Demon Ninjas?
From there, they can set off Armageddon at the touch of a button.
Blackout.
I was hoping you'd do that.
Blackout will die by my hands.
Time to hit the road, ladies.
Blade doesn't even look like that when you play as him. He has cornrows in this game. You've never thrown a Wii remote at a TV? You haven't lived until you've wedged a rectangular piece of plastic through your TV screen. The Switch is going to eat up everything. It was no April Fool's joke. Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't played Wii Sports. You haven't faced Matt in Wii Boxing. You don't know true suffering. Yes, reviewer, that is Blade. You lost. Yeah, we're taking your gamer card away. Actually, no. You get to keep your gamer card purely by virtue of having played Werewolf: The Apocalypse Earthblood. You and me, we got the special Werewolf gamer card. It's just us. We're the only two people on Earth who've played that game, so it's like a special badge that you get stapled onto your card, so it cannot be revoked. All right, let's get some upgrades. Right, let's upgrade my link charge to solar level.
Enjoy.
Now I can upgrade it to Omega level, but I don't have enough points.
Enjoy. Done.
Done.
There you go.
Bike Hellshot. I don't know if I...
There you go.
Like, what does this do? Launch double Hellfire projectiles. Okay, so that makes it kind of worth it. I was gonna say, like, what changes? Because you kill most enemies with the Hellshot in one hit. So, me and Evan disagreed on the quality of the fight music in the first part of the game. I actually don't like the music in this area. It's very, like, repetitive. Can I break this? Oh yeah, we got destructible environments, and there's a dead guy over here. What does that say? Fort Nelson Research Complex. All these guys are dead. They've had their souls sucked out. This game gets away with like some pretty edgy stuff for like a T rating in 2000 and what was it? The movie came out in 2007, I think. Remember Apocalypse PS1 starring Bruce Willis? I've seen gameplay of it. It looks fun. Wasn't it the story behind that? It was like they reused like a placeholder Bruce Willis character model that they were using for like one of the Tony Hawk games or something.
Vengeance will flow from my body.
When you level up your meter, it lasts so long that the fights kind of just become like a walk in the park. Oh yeah, we got the demon ninjas. So, I've also played the PSP version of this game, and it's kind of weird, because there's no running between rooms. It's like, you have like a list of stages, and each stage is just an arena from the PS2 version of the game, and you just complete the arenas in sequence, or do the driving sections, but there's no actual, like, there's no getting the earth magic, or like, opening doors or anything. It's very strange. But it does have like a much tougher ranking system. It requires you to get a lot better at the game than the PS2 version does. Very likely it was Neversoft, music by System of a Down. Yeah, that's peak 2000s. Man, Neversoft. Remember how good their Spider-Man games were? I played Spider-Man on PS1 so much. I don't think I ever played through that game legitimately, though. I was a kid, so it was just like I activated the unlock everything cheat code and then just ran around in the Spider-Man costume that I thought was the coolest and swang from building to building in the first, like, 2-3 levels. And sometimes I'd do the boss fights. Ooh, we're in Bioshock. Look at this. Weird mutant shark. Am I gonna have to fight a mutant shark? I don't remember. Yeah, that's right. I hit him with the taunt. Oh, and he hit me. I wasted it. I was expecting these guys to be a little tougher, like the Dream Runners and fucking what is it? Devil May Cry 2013. They just block a lot. Maybe I can break through the block with uppercuts. I'm gonna try that next time.
Nice try.
Okay, let's take him out. I blew it. Hold on. This. Now it's red. And I really just did that so I could break through their shields easier. Oh, you bastard. Oh, it still worked. Okay. Nice, nice. We're doing good. We're doing good in the shark zone. I don't remember anything about a giant underwater secret laboratory in the movie, though. I just remember Nicolas Cage eating Skittles out of a wine glass. We got red ninjas now? Those are totally different from the blue ones. Oh, they throw shit at you. Red ninjas, blue ninjas? What is this? The game over thinker? That's right, it all comes back to Movie Bob. Wineglass Skittles is secret. What's up, waifu Salt Lord? How's it going? Yeah, that's how he got his perfect abs, Revealer. He just eats candy and nothing else. Doesn't he like do that because he doesn't want to drink alcohol? I forget the context in which he explains why he wants to eat Skittles out of a wine glass. We open our door with a stock creaky sound effect. Eats candy and laughs at monkeys. What every man dreams of doing. I don't remember the monkeys. I mean, I need to rewatch it. It's always a good time to rewatch Ghost Rider, and I still need to see Spirit of Vengeance because I love those directors. So it's like the only movie of theirs I haven't watched. And I think there's a KMFDM song in that movie. Yeah, I did my ground pound. Oh, you busted my combo, you little son of a bitch. Oh, we got the ninjas back. You know what's funny? These ninjas look almost exactly like Yaiba from Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which is another Edge Kino game, although it's the worst Edge Kino game ever made. I'm so glad we got another elevator. We didn't get enough in the last section of the game. You know that his abs are so good, there was a debate over whether they've been somehow faked, maybe even CGI. Those movies are so goofy while being edgy at the same time. Yeah, it was peak 2000s. I think Spirit of Vengeance was 2011. That's like when they did their failed like Marvel Knights imprint for the movies. Like they were gonna try to like claim their own like separate version of the MCU, and they were gonna do other different characters for it. But I think Spirit of Vengeance was the only movie that actually got released with that label. Edge slop. No. I enjoy some slop. I do not enjoy Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. That is one of my least favorite games. I hate it so much. It's terrible. Maybe one day I'll stream it just so you guys can understand. It's just like it's painful to play through. It's painful. There's like multi-page long lore dumps with like weird like why are you giving me lore in this like comedy comic book zombie action game? It's thinking about it makes me angry. I hate that game. This music sounds like straight out of Sonic Adventure 2. Not Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow the Hedgehog. Very different vibes to the music in those games. Oh, these guys throw projectiles at me now on the path? We got the ninjas, demons in the motorcycle levels now. You're the 9th and the 352nd subscriber to my channel. Well, I very much appreciate it, Kev Dog. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe so that I can play. I have more excuses to play Edge Kino games in front of a bunch of people. There's so much more. I have such wonderful things to show you. How far are you into the story? So you can kind of break this game down by what bosses you're up to. I think I'm like up 3/5 of the way in. So you've got Vengeance, already beat him. We just did Lilith. And now the next boss is going to be Blackout. And then after that, I think after that it's just Scarecrow and then Blackheart. It's not a long game. But it is a fun game. Ooh, you're getting a little tricky on me now. Dislikes, unsubscribe. Don't be like that review. Which review? Did someone shit on this game? Because they were wrong. This game is amazing. It's just kind of easy, but I'll take easy if the vibes are on point. Oh look, I didn't even realize my Hellshot fireball is bigger than it was before. I guess it does do more damage, but I don't really like see the relevance of doing more damage to enemies that you drive past in like a fraction of a second. Yeah, did I ever play Scarface? I did. I didn't play it very far. I didn't like that I couldn't kill civilians. I think I would probably like it more as an adult. I played it when it first came out. I just wanted to play a GTA clone, basically. But I think I would like it more now. I remember you could shoot people in the nuts and it would tell you what part of their body you hit, and so it would say like left nut, right nut. Yeah, you can't kill civilians. That drove me nuts as a kid. Oh no! Speaking of Marvel stuff, thoughts on the Punisher movie? I remember it being good, but I always preferred Warzone. Because Warzone is just insanely, gruesomely violent. I'll never forget the scene where he walks in and punches a hole in a guy's head. You can do it, just not with Al Scarface Pacino. Yeah, it's I should play that game. I remember the intro was just the end of the movie. Oh my gosh! You have to change Tony's assassin or the bodyguard. Okay, I didn't get very far, so I didn't know that you could do that. Look at that. I did amazing. All A, minimum A's. Yeah, the PS2 had a lot of weird, like, games that were adaptations of movies from, like, the 70s and 80s. So you had Scarface, you had The Warriors, I think there was a Starsky and Hutch game. What's Up, Sneed Plays. Came just in time. Oh my gosh, is that like a giant fish monster? No, this is not emulation. This is my copy that I've owned since this game came out. Godfather 1 and 2, yeah, Review Lou. I don't remember them all off the top of my head because they were all games that, based on movies that like predate me caring about like any of them. But I did play The Warriors when I was little, and that game was sick. I still have my copy of that too. Yeah, PS2 is... I think PS2 probably still has the biggest library of games. I don't know if that's been, like, outdone yet. Let's upgrade the bike hell shot some more. I want the triple shot, if I can get it. So is this going to be, like, the last section of the game where I just, like, walk in, grab a thing, and then replay the last two levels in reverse? Well, PS2 also probably had the biggest library ever because it was really cheap to develop for. It's not like now where like even like a mid-budget game is way pricier than games back in the day. That's why so many games use the Unreal Engine. I guess it's just the cheapest and easiest to license. People don't have to go make their own proprietary engines anymore. I don't blame them. Like it does lead to a lot of games looking kind of samey, but that's. If it lets smaller developers make projects that they want to make instead of the same garbage, it is what it is. It's better than dealing with Unity. Glowing red. I don't need to even use my penance stare because I could just keep attacking these guys because this meter lasts forever. Ooh, hold on, I gotta get him. I gotta get him. Alright, there's enough, guys. I'm going to use my special because it's not like I'm not going to get it back in like 5 seconds. That was a really long wind-up for a ground pound. Alright, let's heal. Why is this here? Why is this little flaming thing here in this, like, industrial water treatment facility full of chemicals? You think it would cause, like, an explosion or something. PS1 and PS3 had more than PS2. PS3 probably because the digital store made it easier for smaller devs to publish games. And PS1 probably because the games are a lot smaller. No, I think it's really been, like, a proven thing that the PS2 has, like, the biggest overall library of games. Although, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean they're all good, because you are counting in, like, every EA Sports game. There was, like, well, back in the day, it wasn't just EA. It was like, you had, like, 2K, you had, like, 8,000 different sports games. Why do you think Saddam had so many of them? Well, I mean, he was locked in his little goon cave, so he had, like, nothing to do but play games all day. I'm so jealous of Saddam Hussein. I wish I had time. I wish I had time to play video games all day. I would be gaming all day. Why does Hassan Piker make a ton of money streaming when I should make a ton of money streaming? He gets paid to come online and be a dummy, and I don't get paid to come online and play Ghost Rider. How is that fair? Am I right? Saddam was the original NEET. Well, I mean, doesn't he have a son? No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Incel. He probably was a NEET. He wasn't employed after a while. Was it Gaddafi with the PS2 computer? No, that was Osama, I think, right? I know Osama had a bunch of anime. This game reminds me of Spawn Armageddon a bit. Yeah, I've mentioned that a few times. I mentioned that last stream and this stream. Although this game is obviously more God of War inspired, while Spawn Armageddon was more Devil May Cry inspired. This is the reason us incels are so shunned. Some of us incels are hardworking people. Can I just, like, heal while this guy's attacking me? Yeah, I can. Wow. This is like some Dirge of Cerberus shit, just leaving a health thing next to me in the middle of the fight. Wow. It's a pretty good looking game though. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just like the art style or something, but I find this, like, there's something about PS2 graphics in general that I like, but, like, I feel like this is the environments in this look better than Dirge of Cerberus. I'm confident in saying that. Even though Dirge of Cerberus was made by Square Enix and theoretically had more money behind it. Oh, this has got to be it. This is the fish man. He's got a tube for a nipple. He's got tubes for nipples. He doesn't have any nipples. They've been replaced with tubes. What is this game with nipples? The big guys in the first area have, like, horns for nipples. I guess they couldn't get Eva Mendes. Wow, I almost killed him. They had to get nipples somewhere. Oh, he heals a bit. How does he do that? Oh, we didn't get to see his finisher because I was just too busy owning him. Sorry. Alright, you got the water element, so now we get to do all that shit in reverse, I guess. You have absorbed the water soul. You can now destroy water magic. Okay, where is it? Where is the water magic? Nowhere. I guess I really am just backtracking again. You can't go back. You cannot go back. How horrible. Wait, they didn't even put, like, a little barrier up? They just the game just says you can't go back? That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. You have to go back, Ghost Rider. I'm sorry. We voted to send you home. Ninja time. Oh no, these are the Baracas again. I gotta use that more. That like dash move is like really good. It gives you a lot more like mobility than the what is it? The actual dodge move. Oh, did you hear that? A voice goes vengeance when you max out your meter. Wait, we gotta see what his max level taunt is. Oh, he just goes back to the first one. What a cheap fuck. I don't want to waste my really, really extensive penance stare meter on this one guy. Let's heal up. One of these days we'll wrap this up. It's taking a while. Alright, here we go. Wow, just like Devil May Cry 3! I like that even the fish guys have like a badass, like heavy metal, like cauldron with spikes on it. Everything must look badass at any cost. And that's the rule of Edge Kino. I haven't actually picked what I'm going to stream after this. I have a few other Edge Kino games, but I also have one that I was thinking of streaming just because I need footage for another thing I want to work on. You can't go back again with this shit? Why did you have two paths at all? Why is my time so bad? What did I do wrong? I'm damned. I'll be damned. Yes, I am quite sure I would wish to save. I actually have... Is my cumulative time... Really? Like an hour and 22 minutes? Really? We're like halfway through the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. Look at that thing. Well, we're gonna do one more. I got time for one more stage, so let's do it. Swimming with the sharks. You're gonna be swimming with the fishes, Ghost Rider. What if Ghost Rider... That should be a Marvel what if. What if Ghost Rider was Italian and he worked for the mob? But then that would just be the darkness. Never mind. Yeah, most of these movie games can be pretty short. Oh, I didn't read that. Oops. Well... Oh, I think I could just drive on water now. Look at that, my triple shot. I'm fine with the game being short if it's fun. I don't really care. I mean, I've played through this game many times because it's a very fun game, and they do have a lot of post-game content, different outfits and stuff. So it's not like it's short and also you don't get anything out of it. Did you see that? Did the game just hitch up? Old ass PS2 disc. It's hanging on by a thread. Oh, this stage? Yep. We're driving on water. Shooting genetically modified sharks with fireballs while we're on a motorcycle. This is so ridiculous it becomes cool. That's Edge Kino, baby! That's what it's gotta be. It's got... Here's the thing. The game's story takes itself completely seriously. This is not a joke to Ghost Rider. This is the real... This is important shit getting done. Whoop. I gotta do some cool slides. They're not doing the slide like the little slow motion thing though anymore. That's a shame. They only really did it in the first couple of motorcycle levels. That was really badass looking. I want them to do it more. Sorry, I see the chat. I just need to not ragdoll into a wall. That's how it works. It's the most batshit stuff happening. Turn around and be the most coolest shit ever. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I like. That's what I like in my video games. I don't want it to be excessively realistic because it's boring. Unless, like, I like realism in video games if I can like do goofy shit with like physics and stuff. But otherwise, I'm not really like super concerned with realism. Let's save the game. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Thanks everyone who. Hold on. I'm gonna read what reviewer said. Did I tell you my best charity shop find is Harry Potter, the 8 movies, and a 16 Blu-ray set for $350, and Fantastic Beasts, 9 movies in HD for the price. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I spent like $10, not $10, probably less, and I got the first 5 seasons of Smallville on DVD. That was years ago, though. I need to go to more thrift stores because you find some weird shit. But I'm calling it a night. Thanks everyone who showed up. I didn't like announce this early or anything. I just announced it when I went live. I mentioned it on Tuesday, but that's about it. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow because I have the time, so why not? But I'm gonna be doing it on Twitter, and it's gonna be a different game. I'm gonna keep Ghost Rider specifically for YouTube. I'm gonna do like a totally different vibe with doing it on Twitter. So, hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. My next stream on YouTube will probably be on Tuesday. So, talk to you later.